Let's talk about your gut, specifically Irritable Bowel Syndrome, or IBS. It's when your gut doesn't quite play by the rules. Everything might look normal on the surface, but inside, things can get a little out of sync. For people with IBS, this means dealing with frustrating symptoms like bloating, stomach pain, and unpredictable bowel habits, constipation one day, diarrhea the next. And if that wasn't enough, these symptoms tend to hang around for at least 3 months, really throwing off your daily routine. IBS isn't as rare as you might think. It affects 10 to 20% of adults and adolescents around the world. But here's where it gets interesting. About 50% of people start experiencing symptoms before they even hit 35. And get this, women are far more likely to suffer from IBS than men, which makes it a pretty big deal for women's health overall. So, with IBS being such a widespread issue, figuring out how to manage it is key to living a more comfortable life. But why does it happen? Well, one of the big players is something called the gut microbiome. That's the community of bacteria living in your intestines. In people with IBS, the balance between good and bad bacteria can get thrown off, leading to what's called microbiota dysbiosis. When this balance goes sideways, it can lead to inflammation, mess with how food moves through your gut, and make all those IBS symptoms even worse. But don't worry, there's good news. Studies show that probiotics, which are friendly bacteria, can help restore that balance. By introducing the right strains, probiotics can help support a healthier gut and ease those irritating IBS symptoms, like bloating, pain, and irregular bowel movements. Now, you might be wondering, how do we know probiotics can really make a difference? Well, that's where science steps in. Researchers have been working hard to understand the connection between probiotics and IBS, and they've uncovered some promising results. For example, clinical trials have tested specific probiotic strains to see how they impact IBS symptoms. Let's take a closer look at two specific examples from clinical research involving hundreds of people with IBS. One study tested the probiotic strain Bifidobacterium animalis, DN173010, which is found in the well-known product Activia by Danone. The study focused on patients with constipation-predominant IBS and showed that after 6 weeks of daily consumption, participants experienced an increase in stool frequency and improvements in their quality of life. In another study, researchers investigated Lactoplantibacillus plantarum 299V, a strain found in supplements like Probi from Sweden. After 4 weeks, there were significant reductions in abdominal pain and bloating. The probiotics offered relief from some of the most uncomfortable IBS symptoms. These findings highlight the potential benefits of specific probiotic strains in managing IBS symptoms. While these strains are available in well-known products, it's important to remember that not all probiotics work the same way for everyone, and it's always a good idea to consult a healthcare professional before starting any new treatment. If you found this helpful, subscribe for more on gut health, probiotics, and beyond. Let's keep exploring ways to improve your digestive health, one step at a time. Hit that subscribe button to stay informed.